Hi, doing day 106, the jealousy character. Within this point, one of the points that I don't necessarily want to talk about or face because it's a point that I have like reactions towards because I'm like ashamed of it. But obviously these are points of the mind that want me to live into this point and not face it. Obviously not acceptable, so here I'm facing the jealousy character within me, and I did the self-forgiveness on it, and I found the basic points was limiting myself within my expression based on fear, and seeing myself as not able to do something. Well, this point was about expressing myself freely, and how I judged, well, I became jealous of another person because they are able to express themselves freely, openly, and just enjoy themselves. And within that, I see that I can't do that. I've made the decision in my mind that I can't do that, and thus, going to a point of comparison and then jealousy because I believe I can't be that, and thus I want to be that, but I can't be it because I'm just not able to do that. So once that is decided, how I play out this character is that I go into my mind and I diminish the other person through phrases or thoughts like they're uglier, they have like find their weakness and then exploit that weakness of how I decided they are weak, and thus go into my mind and diminish them and degrade them within my mind, so then I become the superior one again, because within that point of seeing them as more expressive than me and going to that jealousy point, it kind of brings on a negative feeling. So then I go into my mind and I superiorize myself through diminishing this person that I became jealous of, so then I can become more again. I can become the winner on the top, the ego point of becoming more than the other, so and then I am on top again. And using this jealousy point to justify this behavior in my mind and just accept it and allow it to continue. But obviously I'm stopping these points of going to my mind and diminishing others, and using that point within my mind to kind of have as like a hideaway secret. It's like the secret mind point where I use it to make myself feel better. And it's really messed up because I've done this for a long time, and it's created a lot of consequence within myself because I recluse myself within myself, and I believe that I can't be expressive and I can't do certain things because I've always resorted back into myself and used this point of kind of hiding and secretiveness and diminishing others in my head, and then not being able to freely be open and expressive with other people because I've been diminishing them in my head, so I have that conflict in myself now. And the jealousy point adding to that, uncomfortability around people. So it's self-created. I'm creating all these points of not being able to be freely open and expressive towards others because I've created all this stuff in my head towards others that's all created by me, my own ideas, my own limitations, my own judgments, and allowing myself to diminish others and abuse others, really. Really only abusing myself because it's only causing consequence within myself and in my physical body. So obviously realizing these points and, you know, through the self-forgiveness, when these points come up, stopping them and not allowing myself to go into these points of being jealous of another for just expressing themselves and being who they want to be and open and, you know, enjoying themselves. And, you know, instead of diminishing them and going to jealousy, observe them and see how they, you know, maybe interact with others and how they openly express themselves, and just learn from the other person, ask them questions. You know, stop the point of fear of, you know, expressing myself and asking questions, or getting to a point of understanding with the other person for myself, so I can understand the point and practice it within myself, gain perspective, and then, you know, adapt to it and change myself to be able to openly and freely express myself as I want. Because I realize I can do it. It's just a point of stopping my own limitations and stopping the mind from directing me and becoming my own directive principle. So it's different points of the mind, the jealousy character, but it's the same points in the solution. Stopping the thoughts, stopping the back chat, stopping going to my mind and diminishing others, and pushing myself in the physical, stopping those points in my mind and expressing myself with the others, with other people, and, you know, learning and understanding and gaining perspective, so that I can walk it as well and, you know, apply myself in my own expression. So stopping the jealousy point is key. It's not life. It's not a nice way of being at all. So it's a dishonest way of living, so stopping it, not judging myself for it, just stopping and walking the correction. Okay, thanks for listening.